Hello everyone. I'm back at it again. I've been working a little bit and I want to go over what I've done in the last few days. The first thing I did was learn a bit of Hammer and start working on map optimization. You'll also notice the time has changed in City 17. It's now the evening. You'll also find a lot of bugs have been fixed, and generally I've optimized the map better. It should run better on your computers despite the fact I've added more locations, which I'll get to. I also expanded a few rooms in the CP Armory. I added a few stores. Well, those might not be out yet, but I'm working on them. And I also expanded the factory a bit. I made a door that can open and close in the next update, but when it comes to that, it's currently half open. And I also added an industrial sign if you're interested in that. That concludes the map updates, and then I also added the Refugee team. Now, when you leave City 17, the Combine will notice that you've gone missing, and you'll become a refugee. This means if you show your face back in City 17, you will become a non-citizen, and they will interrogate you. They are not to kill you on sight. I repeat, they are not to kill you on sight. They are to arrest you, or well, detain you, bring you to a back room, talk to you for a bit, and then maybe re-register you on the citizen registry. Frankly, by arresting you for a little bit, with disassociation of the civic populace. When it comes to the refugee team, your class from your commercial work or industrial work or medical work does transfer, and then it does transfer to Rebel when you get to Rebel. So basically, long story short, refugee, you cannot leave the city anymore without being a long-time refugee. You do not get pinged by scanners, but you will be noticed by CPs if they ask you to apply. If they have any suspicion that you might not be a real citizen, they'll ask you to apply, and when you apply, it'll say refugee. There's nothing else you can do about it. But it's not immediately death, so you won't lose your stuff inherently. So it's a trade-off to get into the Outlands, but it's not the end of the world. Now, when it comes to the skills behind Refugee, you have your usual classes. You have Runner instead of Sprinter. Rebel is Sprinter, Refugee is Runner. You have Medic, and you have Engineer. Not Industrial, Engineer. You will find that there is no Fighter class for Refugee. You are not trained, your skills are not refined, and you are not fully a Rebel just yet, so you will not get the buffs from Fighter, but you will gladly get your medical skills. You'll gladly be able to craft barrels and such, and you'll gladly be able to run faster. When it comes to refugees, I think that's about it. Generally, I made it so request is removed for the most part, with the exception of Combine workers. Combine workers can now send a request to other civil protection members, and request help or report something. Now this admits a sound, so you'll know once a Combine worker reports you. You'll know, but it sends their exact location to all civil protection units, and they'll come fast. When it comes to what I want to do in the map in the future, I want to continue to expand the city, but most importantly, you folks have voted for canals to be my main focus and the refugee update. So I will continue working on the canals and the sewers, and we'll see how that goes. I assume it'll go very well. It's going to take a little bit of work, so I might be on it for a while, but I promise you it'll come out good as long as I'm in charge. And I think that's all for today. Thank you for listening, and hope you enjoy the update, and yeah, thank you again. Have a good day.